everyone, it's the Yellow Chili, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Empyrion Galactic Survival. We are running the Project Eden mod, and we are also running night vision goggles. Now you can see why I do not think night vision is particularly suited for Let's Play videos, because it makes everything green, but if I disable them, everything is just dark. However, since we're about to land and get out of this aircraft or spacecraft, we are not going to need night vision very much. Now, this is magnesium. We don't actually need this, but it comes in handy when making advanced weapon projectiles. So we're going to turn everything off. Like I said, when you turn off the SV, it'll just drop to the ground and sort of, we're lucky we're on this ridge, otherwise we'd probably be sliding down here. The reason there's radiation is because we're standing on top of the warp drive, and it is very cold here, so we need to do something about that. So we might want to start standing next to a thruster, which doesn't help us right now. Let's see if we can stand here. Doesn't help either. We might have to stand right on top of it. Oh, right here. This is the sweet spot, apparently. This is what I do when I don't have an EVA boost. I just stand really close to the thruster. And then at some point, the game will tell me I am feeling hot, which is when I'm going to move away, then I will start feeling cold after a while, and that's basically what I do. Are we still connected? We are. Okay. So you can just like kind of keep switching back and forth between getting hot and cold, and if you do this more than once, you will probably get a hang of when you will start feeling hot, so you can move away before that, and you can move back to it before actually feeling cold, because that feeling hot and cold will increase your food consumption rate, and I think also oxygen consumption. Not 100% sure about that. It'll also reduce your stamina, so you're not going to want this to happen. We are, by the way, running low on oxygen again, but we're also, I think we're done here, right? This deposit is done. Do we have oxygen enabled? We do not. Well, let's do this right away. But let's still refill our suit oxygen. If you are on a small vessel and you have oxygen disabled, you will still be able to breathe by using your suit oxygen. But obviously, like, there's no real difference between using suit oxygen and your SV's oxygen. The consumption rate is about the same. The only advantage is you can save the oxygen in your suit for outside use. And in an SV with a cockpit like this, it's even less of an issue. But when you're in a capital vessel, we're going to get to that later, and you're moving around inside it, you're going to want oxygen to be there, so you don't have to remember to refill oxygen all the time. Okay guys, I'll see you when I find a promethium deposit, so give me just a second. Alright, we're back. We did find a promethium deposit, but bad news, we're right next to another power station, and the deposit is guarded by a drone. So we'll have to figure out a way to first take out this drone, which should be difficult. Okay, this wasn't difficult at all. You could also see at the bottom left there was this sort of, not really window, but sort of pop-up saying our reputation with some people just decreased and with others it increased. This is because we shot down a Zirax build. This is because we shot down a Zirax drone, which The Zirax are some sort of like the bad guys, and then these are the factions in Alpha 11. You have the Talon and the Polaris, and they like when you mess with the Zirax. So our reputation with these guys just increased, and with the Zirax obviously decreased, because we shot down one of their drones. I don't know how close we can get, but there's another hill to the right here. And it's always a smart idea to take your vessel with you as much as you can. Walking on a planet or on a body, on a celestial body, let's put it that way, far away from your own vessel can be very dangerous, because you might get surprised by drones or by other soldiers that walk around here. So take it with you as much towards the point where you want to go as you can. Okay, temperature is okay. It's actually quite hot here. Let's see if this thing can see us. Oh, hey there. You like shooting ducks out of the sky? Well, too bad, because there aren't any ducks on the moon. There's just this drone. Ow, you are an angry bitch. Well, let's not waste too much time with the plasma cannon of the power plant. Let's instead get this Promethium that's here. Like I said, we're not really short on Promethium, but since this isn't much of a hassle, we'll just get it. And it'll increase our reserves. Right, that should be it. Oh. What you could also do, most drones drop something. They have something on them, and you can get that with your own drone. So let's see what this one has to offer. Capacitor device and 15mm bullets, which is really nice because that's the ammunition we're using too. So let's put that into our ammo controller. And I just realized that... Let's try to get the heck out of here. Yeah, because this thing is shooting at us again. Alright. We need a little more down and back thrust, and we also need a lot more side thrust. When you go to the P menu and go to statistics, you can see that here, this is your uplift. Actually, this is the thrust that goes up, this is the thrust that goes down, and this is back, forward, and then there's left and right. So down is, let's say, not optimal with 12 meters per second squared. To the back we only have 11 because we only have 3 thrusters pointing towards the back, and then we only have 5 to the right and only 5 to the left. So we're definitely going to add more thrusters to the sides because we cannot upgrade those. But we will probably just upgrade the thrusters that we replaced before to the ones that I originally wanted to use because we now have the cobalt. So let's go back to our base and do this right about now. Alpha 12 also has the neat feature of being able to see waypoints from orbit. So now, since we are now going back to our planet, we can only guess where our base is. And I must admit, I have no freaking clue. I just know we settled somewhere near the water, near a smaller sort of lake. And I don't recognize it from here. So in Alpha 12 you will see your waypoints from orbit, which makes it a lot easier finding things. And Alpha 12 also has a lot more valuable asteroids. like the one we see here, but I believe this is just some sort of asteroid. There's no resource in it. But in Alpha 12 you have all sorts of asteroids in orbit, like Sathium, Promethium, Cobalt, even basic resources like copper, iron, and silicon. But this appears to be just one boring asteroid. However, regardless of whether we're playing Alpha 12 or 11, I really like the way they have designed this universe. Somehow you really feel like you're up in orbit. And we can actually turn off our thrusters. And this planet also looks quite nice, I believe. Not as nice as Earth looks from orbit, but it's still a planet, and you don't want to turn off your thrusters, you want to turn off your auto brake. Maybe I will learn this someday. Wow, what a view. There's so many asteroids in orbit. If we were traveling at real speeds here, there would really be a problem. Just gonna refuel real quick. We don't even need Promethium. We have so many fuel cells, fuel packs looted. This was a very, very successful first visit to the moon, I must say. And it looked like, yeah, we have 2 moons here, so there's even the possibility of the other moon having different resources. If you hover over the moon, you see this one has iron, silicon, cobalt, magnesium, promethium, and pentaxid. And the other one, okay, it has exactly the same stuff. Except it's a little bigger, so it may contain more resources. Yeah, what you can see from above here is some detail. Like this area here, this is most certainly an irradiated area. One of the ones we visited before, I believe. And this may actually be our lake. No, it's not. Our lake is nowhere near the mountains. So, by the way, when you're drifting like this, you will continue drifting without regard to which way you're facing. Like, we're still nearing the planet, and I can, like, turn around, I can turn right, left. It doesn't matter. You will continue in the direction you were going when you were firing the thrusters, which is very realistic and very useful because you can enter orbit like this. So you won't have to, you know, sort of look where you are, go put your your vessel in the right position again. You can just go down like that and you are in a sort of upright position. Oh no, we don't want to go there. Our base is there. Okay, 6 kilometers, which is about, I'd say 4 miles. So that's not too far. I'll see you when we get there. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has just switched on the fasten seatbelt signs. Please fold away your tray tables and put your seats into an upright position because we will be landing shortly. Thank you for flying with Stinger Airlines today and have a nice day or connecting flight. Whoa, we need to work on our forward thrust. We cannot brake. This is why they tell you to stay seated until the plane has reached the final parking position. We are heavy, I can tell you that. Alright. we are. Oh, we took some of those Zirax guys' money card. Well, he's not going to need it anymore. All right. What we're going to do right about now is put that cobalt into our input. And I think you can also process it. Yeah, you can. Alright, so let's have you make basically an infinite amount of this. And now we're going to connect to the input and upgrade some thrusters. This works the same way as with the constructor. You can just connect to the container, and obviously you have to have the respective resources. So we don't only need cobalt ingots, we also need cobalt alloy. So let's make some of that. Okay, now we don't have enough electronics anymore. I guess this is a lost cause. Do it, please. Finally! I was waiting for this. Okay, at least we upgraded one thruster. I kind of want to put more stuff to the input. So we are a little lighter. Where are these guys coming from? This is a rocket drone, and it's coming from the northeast, I would say. This is where we're gonna switch on our... There they are. Our night vision. They're straight up ignoring us. Yeah, the advantage of killing the drones before they reach your base is you will get experience from shooting them down, but you will not get experience if your base defense takes them out. Oh, sorry guys, didn't want to disturb your peace here. Nice. Oscillators are hard to make. So are energy matrices. Yeah, next up we're gonna need to make a landing platform because landing down here is very tedious. Alright, let's try making more... upgrading more of the thrusters that we have on this thing. No motor, no... Why do we have no motor? And no... Oh, because we're not connected. I thought I pressed connect. Alright, it's working now. It says repair the device first. You cannot upgrade a device that's not fully repaired. So if you get that, just repair it and you'll be fine. Alright, we upgraded all the thrusters we could upgrade. This should... Oh, we're a lot better now. We're 20 to the back, 19 to the bottom. Now we just need to add more side thrusters, which we can't do anymore because I added these wings here. Is there any more room somewhere? There really isn't. We could move these thrusters back one block and then add those here. I think that's what we're going to do. Oh wow, this was still saved. Let's unload the container first. I don't think... 24,000? Oh, that's the base container, I was going to say. It's not that we're near the capacity, but let's just get some out of this. We might need to make a new container just for steel. Any more input stuff? This is input, this is input. And that is it, I believe. Okay, that should be fine. So we're gonna retrieve this thruster. Oh wait, we're connected to input. That sucks. We want to be connected to output now. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, these values change because we're now unloaded. Right and left, it still isn't great, but it's better than before, I think. Yeah, at least we can move now. Yeah, I think this is the last time we made a modification to this vessel. We're going to be using it for the first warp missions and for hauling materials because it has a great capacity for an early game vessel. But the moment we have a capital vessel, we should also start thinking about a new small vessel because this one just can't be modified anymore. Like, I'd have to really take it apart and modify so many things that it's basically equivalent of constructing a completely new vessel. So, yeah. This is good as is, and we're just gonna leave it like that. Alright, let's disconnect the container. And we need to do some sorting here. Not the hover vessel, the Stinger, of course. And I tend to put medication in the fridge because most medication is also made, actually all medication is made by the food processor. So I like to leave it in there. It doesn't go bad, so feel free to do whatever you like with it. You could also make a container, another fridge. So whatever you like is good for medication. Another T2 multi-tool. This is T2. Oh, the T2s are down here. Okay, we don't want another railgun, so let's deconstruct that. We don't need shotgun. We have T2 assault rifles. We have all that. Let's put that in there. Projectile pistol. I think we can sell that actually. So let's keep that here. Then output. This is output definitely. Hardened steel block. And weapons and tools. We have a mobility boost and we have a armor boost, which is okay, I would say. Do we not have... Oh, let's put that on us for now. These money cards you can use later on with an ATM to increase your credits. Right now we haven't found a trading station, so there's really no point in carrying it around with me. But like I said, later on you can use these to get cash or to get credits. So let's put these over here so we have a little more of an overview. And fuel in the base is down to 94%. So let's increase that in a second. Oxygen is perfect in our base. And we're going to have to get started on pentaxid production because we're going to want to go to planets, to other planets quite soon. So that's what we're going to do next. No, I wanted to do oxygen. Exceeding capacity, okay. What I'm thinking is we're just going to keep this in the second ammo controller. Output. Yeah, we can always use stairs. And medical devices. We should actually place this right about now. Question is, where would we place the medical device, the medical station? Yeah, there really isn't a good spot for it. We could extend this room into the mountain. Move the door over here so that this is... Oh no, we can't do that because then we'd have to remove this wall. We could put it right in front of the door. Yeah, I'll think about something. We're near the 30-minute mark, so I will get you caught up in the next episode to regarding what I did with the medical station. Maybe I'll open up another room somewhere behind the food processors or somewhere behind our generator room. I guess that's going to be it for now. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube, comment, subscribe, and share the video. I would really appreciate that. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.